Hello and howdy and hey to all of you wonderful, delightful, awesome baseball fans. How is everybody's Monday going so far? Hope all you guys had a good weekend. Missed you guys. It's only been one day off. I know the last time we actually had an episode, it was Saturday when we did two of them. No episode yesterday, so hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, had a fun weekend. I indefinitely missed all you guys, but I'm happy to be back. I'm excited for this episode, and why don't we get right to it? Welcome back to the channel, everybody, of Main Event Baseball with Ryan. You know, guys, before we get into today's news, and don't worry because we're going to be talking about the Boise Hawks in this episode. But before we get there, guys, we are only 127 days from the 2025 home opener for the Boise Hawks. And also 127 days, it will be the beginning of the Battle of Idaho in the Pioneer Baseball League. In 127 days, it will be Idaho Falls Chuckers taking on the Boise Hawks at Hawks Memorial Stadium right here in the capital of Idaho, Boise, Idaho, aka the Battle of Idaho will begin. But a few hours ago, the Boise Hawks announced their very first player for the upcoming 2025 season, and he is a returning player. This will not be his first year. It will not be his second year. It will be year number 3 for this individual. Ladies and gentlemen, the first player to be announced to play for the Boise Hawks in the upcoming 2025 Boise Hawks season, entering year number 3 of his time with the Hawks, will be none other than outfielder himself, Noah Marcelo. That is right. He is entering his 3rd season with the Hawks. And speaking of the Hawks, guys, Noah Marcelo, one of the best outfielders, yet alone center fielders to play for the Hawks. He has officially been announced as the first player to play for the Boise Hawks in the upcoming 2025 Boise Hawks season. But you know what, guys? Hey, all I can tell you is that he is not the only returning player, but he is the only player that has been announced right now for the Hawks in the 2025 season. And he will be playing for a new manager as well. A few weeks ago, we actually announced the new manager for the Hawks in the 2025 season. But let me remind you guys, Noah Marcelo will enter year number 3 with the Hawks. He will also be taking the field in 127 days when the Boise Hawks open their 2025 regular season at home against their in-state rival, the Idaho Falls Chuckers. The Battle of Idaho is actually a best way to call it, because the Idaho Falls Chuckers and the Boise Hawks are the only teams in the entire Pioneer League in the state of Idaho. And you know what, guys? You've heard me use the Battle of Idaho. Well, the Battle of Idaho is 127 days away. And right now, earlier today, the Boise Hawks have officially announced that Noah Marcelo will return to Boise Hawks baseball and play for the Boise Hawks in the upcoming 2025 regular season. So your first player announced for the Boise Hawks in 2025, none other than outfielder Noah Marcelo. Noah Marcelo is the first player to be announced for the Hawks in the 2025 season. He is also the first player that is officially announced as a re-signee for the Boise Hawks in the 2025 season. And I can officially tell all of you guys that we are officially at 127 days until the Battle of Idaho happens. And all that can be seen right here in Boise, Idaho, in Garden City at Hawks Memorial Stadium, May 20th of 2025. It will be the Boise Hawks having their home opener against their in-state rival, the Idaho Falls Truckers. The Battle of Idaho begins at Hawks Memorial Stadium in 127 short days. But like I said, that is 127 days away. Right now, it is my absolute happiness and pleasure to say welcome back to Boise Hawks baseball. Noah Marcello entering his third year with the Boise Hawks. And it will be, hopefully, let's just say, let's hope that the 2025 Pioneer League season will end with the Boise Hawks as your 2025 Pioneer League baseball champions. Let's hope that will happen. But we got a lot of work to do and a lot of games to be played before we can even say that, guys. But we can say this. We can say that in 127 days, the Boise Hawks will begin the 2025 regular season, the 2025 Pioneer League Boise Hawks season, and they will start it right here in Boise, Idaho at home when they play host to their in-state rival, the Idaho Falls Truckers. So guys, get ready. I know spring training is next month. I know the month after that is opening day for MLB. But how about this, guys? How about Noah Marcello officially now being announced as the first player to play for the Boise Hawks in the 2025 season? He is also the first player to officially resign and be announced for the Boise Hawks in the upcoming 2025 baseball season. You can't get any better than that. But you know what we can get? Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Marcello may be playing for the Hawks in 2025, but in 127 days, only 127 days left, we got a Battle of Idaho happening in Boise at Hawks Memorial Stadium, and that will be the Battle of Idaho. The start of the Battle of Idaho will happen in Idaho's capital of Boise. But you know what? We got 127 days until that happens, and we got to announce, guys, welcome back to Boise Hawks baseball, Noah Marcello. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fact and official. Noah Marcello will play for the Boise Hawks in the 2025 Boise Hawks season. Well, guys, I'm happy. Finally, we finally got something to announce like that. And you know what? It's great. It's awesome. And you know what, guys? Let's just say that maybe I need to call my shot right now. A new manager, maybe for the Hawks, equals success. How about this? How about we get ready to say that in 2025, the 2025 Pioneer League baseball champs are none other than the Boise Hawks? Anyone want to say that? I think that sounds pretty darn good to me. I really do believe that. It sounds great. You know what else sounds great? We are only 127 days away from the home opener for the Hawks. But right now, we have to say one thing. Welcome back to Boise Hawks baseball, Noah Marcello. With all that said, guys, I wish I could go on, but I really cannot go on. I wish I could, though. But, guys, other than that, that's all I got for you guys on Main Event Baseball with Ryan. Again, Noah Marcello will play for the Boise Hawks in the upcoming 2025 season. He will enter his third year with the Hawks, and right now, all I can say, that, baseball fans, is official. All right, guys, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode more than your weekend. And as always, you know what to do. If you like the episode, make sure you hit that beautiful like and thumbs up. Don't you ever forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Noah Marcelo, ladies and gentlemen, will play for the Hawks in 2025. He will enter his third year with the #1 team in the Pioneer League, the Boise Hawks. But the best news of all over that is that we are one day closer to 2025 Boise Hawks Pioneer League baseball.